Yes, guys, and to thank you guys for supporting my channel, I am doing another Football Manager 23 giveaway, and it's very simple. The link is in the description for the giveaway. All you guys need to do is go to my Twitter page, and you need to do 4 things. You need to make sure you're following my Twitter page, you need to retweet the tweet, you need to like it, and also leave a comment with FM23, and that is it. You have been entered into the giveaway. I will do a raffle on the 31st of June, and then DM the winner, whoever wins it, with their FM23 code on Steam on PC, and that is it. Very simple process, guys. Get involved right now. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends and family, those who you want to see playing Football Manager as well. Let's get straight into it right now. Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you guys are blessed and having a good day wherever you are right now. And today's YouTube video is going to be an updated FM23 tactic, the perfect 4-2-4 version 2. And you guys are going to love this one because it's been cooking. And we've been using it in an online save with Crystal Palace, and we have tested it with some other teams who did dominate and win their leagues. But before we get into that, people, make sure that you're hitting that like button right now. Leave a comment. Let me know what other tactics you want to see. And also hit that subscribe button right now. We've hit 3K. Let's push for 4K, people, man. But let's get straight into it, guys. Here we are at the moment with the Crystal Palace save that we've been doing live on Twitch. Make sure you guys are coming over there, following the Twitch. It is litty. There's vibes going on. You can get song requests in and so many things. Go over and follow my Twitch right now. The link is in the description. But here we are with the Crystal Palace save. And as you can see at the moment, Crystal Palace are currently top of the league with 13 games to go, 32 goal difference, 58 points, man. And it's been good, I cannot lie, man. If you look at some of the results we've been having, we haven't lost in 20 games. The last time we lost was against Liverpool on the 17th of October, and we are now in the 29th of January, and we still have not lost the game. And you can see some big results in there. See straight away 5-0 against Barcelona. You can see 5-2 against Burnley, 7-3 against Salzburg, 5-1 against Chelsea. This run of games right here, these 4 games, I thought it was going to be all over for us. But you can see we beat Man City 1-0, beat Arsenal 2-0 at the Emirates, beat Man United 2-1 at Selhurst Park, and then managed to get a draw against Liverpool, even though we went 2-0 up first. So, yeah, we probably could have managed that game a bit better, but we can't complain, man. Beat Leeds 5-1, beat Lazio 4-0, and beat Atletico 4-0. If you look at the Premier League, you can see Crystal Palace top of that, and you can see Rooney Bargi with 10 assists, Michael Olise with 8 assists. So the wingers are really doing bits at the moment. And then if you go to the competitions, you can see the Champions League phase. Obviously, this is the newer version of the Champions League, the new format. You can see Crystal Palace are currently top with 7 games won and 1 loss. We lost 1-0 to AC Milan, 21 points, 25 goal difference. Been cooking, man. And in the other competitions, we did get knocked out by Everton early on. We did beat Man City in the Community Shield, and we are in the 4th round of the FA Cup. So we're doing all right in terms of that, man. But let's get straight into the other simulations that we have done with the tactic that have won the league. And first up, we have Arsenal, and you can see Arsenal have dominated the Premier League. Something that Mikel Arteta wish he could have done. I know I'm throwing low blows, but it's got to be one of those right now, man. Hold that, Arsenal. But yeah, you can see Arsenal in the Premier League have been cooking. Go straight to the Premier League table. You can see 28 games won, 6 draws, and 4 losses. Lost 4-2 to Crystal Palace, 1-0 to West Ham, 2-0 to Man City, and 1-0 to Manchester United. And just to let you lot know that we have only plugged the tactic in and simulated to the end of the season with all of these simulations. There are 2 versions of the tactic that I am using online. So I've got one that I use against big teams and one that I use normal. You can see that Arsenal have scored 107 goals. They scored 13 against Nottingham Forest, 12 against Everton, 10 against Bournemouth, and so forth, man. And we've only conceded 35 goals in total, with a goal difference of 72 and 90 points, man. So it's been beautiful for Arsenal. If you check the other competitions, they were the runners-up in the Europa League, so they did get to the final, and they did win the Carabao Cup, so they did do a domestic double. They did do a domestic double, and it could have been a Jose Mourinho treble right there with the Europa League in there too, but it is what it is. If you look at some of the goals, we can see straight away Eddie and Ketia. Eddie and Ketia picking up 52 goals in all competitions. And that is absolutely crazy, man. Jesus, second, yeah, nowhere near. I was about to say close second, but nowhere near with 31. Martinelli with 26. Saka with 12. And then Saliba with 9 as well. So you know the corners are cornering. Trossard with 9 and so forth. And if you look at the assists as well, we can see Saka picking up 25 assists this season. Martin Odegaard with 20. Ben White with 14. Fabio Vieira with 12. Jesus with 12. Martinelli with 10. Zinchenko with 7. But yeah, man, Arsenal done very, very well using this tactic. I will not lie to you guys, man. And here we are with Inter Milan. You can see straight away, crazy, crazy stuff. Inter Milan, 38 games played, 31 games won, 3 draws and 4 losses. I think that's exactly what happened with Arsenal. I can't remember, but you can see Inter Milan scoring 118 goals, which is ridiculous, and only conceding 33. We see the goal difference of 85 and 96 points, so 4 losses in total. And if you go to the competitions, you can see they were knocked out by PSG in the round of 16. So no Champions League, but they do win the Italian Cup and the Italian Super Cup. So a domestic treble for Inter Milan in Italy, man. Beautiful stuff for them. If we go look at some of the players' goals, you're going to see Romelu Lukaku picking up 51 goals. Lautaro Martinez picking up 47 goals. So these two up front were absolutely cooking. So if you've got 2 elite strikers, then yeah, it's going to be goals galore for you, man. Dzeko with 19 goals. Skriniar picking up 9. That's the set pieces working themselves again. And then so forth and so forth. And if you look at some of the assists, we can see Korea with 27 assists. We can see Han Oglu. No idea. Hopefully I said that right. With 26 assists, Lautaro Martinez 16, Romelu 13, Mkhitaryan with 8, Barella with 6, and Dzeko with 6, and so forth. If you look at some of the league stuff right now, we can see Romelu Lukaku with 40 goals, Lautaro Martinez with 34, Romelu Lukaku with the highest average match rating, Lautaro Martinez underneath him, and then look at the assist, man. 20, 18, 13. It's just dominated by Inter Milan. Romelu Lukaku with the most player of the matches. Onana with 17 clean sheets, he was 3rd. And then we move into the last simulation we done. We used Birmingham here. So this is with no signings whatsoever. So just plug the tactic in and then simulate. And we can see Birmingham come in 5th in the championship. Not too bad for Birmingham. They did get to the playoff finals, but they did get cooked 3-0 by Watford, which is probably expected if I'm honest. They were knocked out in the 4th round of the FA Cup by Newcastle, and also knocked out in the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup by Bournemouth, man. If you look at the schedule, some big results. Obviously, we didn't get to sign any players. They definitely need strikers, if I'm honest. But we're looking at some goals. You can see Troy Deeney picking up 30 goals. So in comparison to Arsenal and Inter Milan, we saw 50 goals plus. Definitely with a better striker, they would have done much better. We can see Troy Deeney with 30, Scott Hogan with 16, Cardra with 15, Chong with 12, and then yeah, everyone else is single digits. And we get into the assist, we can see Hannibal picking up 19 assists, Chong 2nd with 9, Deeney with 9, Cardra with 6, and Bakuna with 6, and Scott Hogan 5, Tonginho 5, and so forth. So yeah, not too great in terms of the championship, but if you were able to make some signings, then I'm sure this tactic would work very well for you. But before we get into the tactic, people, make sure right now that you're leaving a like, you're leaving a comment, and you're subscribing. This does help the algorithms so much, people, man. You guys have been smashing it. We have hit 3K. Now we're pushing for 4K, and I do appreciate all the support I do get from you guys, man. But let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. Let's try and get this video to 100 likes or something. I don't know. Let's just tap that like button right now. Subscribe and leave a comment, people, man. But before we do that as well, guys, make sure you're following all the social media platforms. TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch, where I'm live Monday to Friday streaming Football Manager. Make sure you join up the Discord as well. We are currently streaming the Crystal Palace save that you can watch on the YouTube. But let's get straight into what you guys have been waiting for, the tactic. Okay, and here we are with the tactic, people, and I'm going to show you guys the Crystal Palace. I'm going to show you the version I used in the Arsenal, Inter Milan, and Birmingham saves with just the plug and plays or whatever. And then I'll show you the version I use when I'm facing the big teams and show you the difference. So here is the tactic, people, and it's very simple. It's a 4-2-4 like beforehand. So we've gone with a sweeper keeper on support, and we've told him with the instructions to tackle harder. Then we have our left wing back on support. We've told him cross more often and cross aim to the centre. Our right wing back with the same instructions, cross more often and cross aim to the centre. Then we have two ball playing defenders with no further instructions, both on defend. Then we have two DLPs. I know everyone always thinks, why are you using two DLPs? But honestly, I like the way De Zerbi's been playing with Brighton and the way they play out of the back, and they kind of play through your press very quickly with direct passes. So took inspiration from that, if I'm honest. But yeah, two DLPs, both on defend. And then we've got two inverted wingers on attack on both sides with no further instructions. Then we have two strikers, both advanced forwards with no further instructions. And that is it. It's very simple. Very symmetrical formation. Literally, everything is the same on both sides. So, and then with the tactical style, it's a clean slate. And the mentality is attacking mentality. Then in possession, we've gone with attacking width wide. Focus play down the left and right and play out defense. Passing directness standard. Tempo all the way up to higher. Creative freedom, be more expressive and work the ball into the box, and that is it. In transition, we've gone with counter press, counter, distribute ball to the fullbacks and centre backs and throw it long. And then our possession, we've gone with a high press, standard line of defense, trigger press much more often and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. And that is it for the first tactic, the plug and play one, the version 2, what you guys have been looking for. So when you download it, that is available. The download link is obviously in the description, so go download it right now. And then for the version 2, that will be in the download link as well. Here it is. So there's only a few small changes, if I'm honest. So first and foremost, the first change is this ball playing defender, we have set him to cover instead of just on defense. So he gets to drop in a bit more and try and deal with the threat, with the ball in behind. And that's it. Everything else is the same across the pitch. And then we've changed our mentality here to a balanced mentality. And that's literally it. So there's only two changes from the actual tactic. But it does work very well when you go balanced, especially against the big teams. Like I said, when we did face, we went through this crazy run here against Man City, Arsenal, Man United and Liverpool. We used this tactic for all of those games. So, but yes, people, let me know how the tactic plays for you. Let me know what teams you're trying with in the comments below. And let me know how it goes for you. Download it right now. Make sure you're subscribing and following all social media platforms.